po jako akawuwo.
Don't seek to protect anybody, because if you do, we will go for you as an individual.
Ng'ababaka akakiiko ka Palamenti ak'enjawulo akasibwawo Sipiika wa Palamenti Honorable Anita Among okunoonyeza ku ttaka lya Nakawa Naggulu bakyagenda mu maaso n'okunoonyereza ku mivuyo egyetobese ku ttaka lino olunaku olwaleero basisinkanye bakomishona okuva mu kakiiko k'eby'ettaka aka Uganda Land Commission okubaako be baanukula ku nsonga ezigenda mu maaso ku ttaka lino.
Because for us, we know Fenaro, we interfaced with them here. They have a church, they have no building, they are renting at Uma, and they have no building. So what do you mean? Or even headquarters. So what exactly do you mean when you say that you have it must be technical, financial, or similar businesses? Is it not time that you tendered in your resignation and said, no, I think let's leave this?
Bano abadde bakulembeddwamu omuwandiisi w'akakiiko Andrew Nduga ng'ono omulundi ogwasooka okulabikako eri akakiiko yawona watono okutwalibwa poliisi ebigambo bizzeemu okumusobera oluvannyuma lw'okutegeeza akakiiko nga bw'atamanyi biri mu biwandiiko bye baleese eri kakiiko ka Palamenti nga n'ekiddiridde kwe kumulayiza okusobola okubuulira akakiiko amazima.
For my engagement with Ministry of Local Government, they said that they had one standard format for every tenant, so every individual tenant signed an MOU with government, so they were able to give me an extract of a sample of one of them. And then you had also requested for copies of all letters from the ministers regarding Nakawa Naggulu land, but unfortunately I've not yet been able to retrieve the same from the chairperson.
So, and that's how he escaped the day's arrest. So whether you're telling the truth or you're deciding to present it half, we can leave it at that and dive into the real issues.
Yeah, thank you.
And we see how we move.
Abaka kakiiko kano balaze obwennyamivu olw'engeri abakulu mu kakiiko k'eby'ettaka gye bakuttemu ensonga z'ettaka lino so nga ate be bavuddeko emivuyo gyonna egitadde gavumenti ku bunkenke.
Because if you do, we will go for you as an individual. Now, if there are communications that came to your office, they are there. Either they are there or they are not there. And don't be shy to say, if there are communications that were copied to my office, those I'll look for and I will bring. If there are communications that have never come to my office, have never been copied to my office, those you don't have. Because if you are saying they were never copied to you, we will be able to find out from the authors and we will know.
Agustini Ozwala nga commissioner mu kakiiko k'eby'ettaka ategeezezza akakiiko egimu ku mitendera Uganda Land Commission mwe yayita okuwa abantu ab'enjawulo ebyapa ku ttaka lya Nakawa Naggulu omuli abaaweebwa ku biragiro by'omukulembeze w'eggwanga abaamanya okuyita mu kirango ekyatimbibwa ku notice board y'akakiiko ebiragiro bya kkooti mpozi n'okulambikibwa kw'abaminisita abavunaanyizibwa ku nsonga z'eby'ettaka kyokka ng'ono abaka bamukunyizza naddala ku nsonga y'ekirango ekyali kitasobola kulaba wadde abantu abawera.
And allow me to categorize them. When we came in, I would like to state that the management, the holding of Naggulu land was purely regulated by government. And I have mentioned in my presentation that it is a project area. Beginning from the time it was a satellite city and the Triple P and the cancellation which we have requested, you will come to that. So it has been a mixture of both government.
I hope you're taking note. Masterlinks told us here that at the time of application and award, at the time of application and award, they had 30 million on their account, and it is reflected in those books, their bank statements. What financial base convinced you? And the president had warned you against speculators in his letter to Beatrice Biencha, Honorable Beatrice Biencha Nyakaisiki on 26th of June 2020. The president had warned you against speculators.
Abaka ebimu ku bye bazudde ebitadde abakulu kakiiko k'eby'ettaka ku bunkenke mwe muli engeri gye bagabamu ettaka eri bamusigansimbi ab'enjawulo nga naye bamu ku bo ettaka lye baateeka mu ndagaano ate si lyeri abaweebwa.
That for instance I apply, if I use an analogy of a school, that I applied to set up a school and I needed maybe 4 acres and then you give me 0.6 where you would still expect me to do the same activity. Global paper in that matter that wants to do a showroom, applied for 6 acres, allocated 2 acres, and then ends up with 0.6, where you as a commissioner.
Akakiiko k'eby'ettaka ka Uganda Land Commission ke kavunaanyizibwa ku ttaka lya gavumenti lyonna mu ggwanga, era ng'abangi abalabiseeko eri akakiiko ka Palamenti ak'enjawulo akassibwawo ensonga zonna bazoolekeza akakiiko kano.
That's why we did it. A witness appears here, one of these people here says, no, that's not my signature. That's not my signature. So we want to know what you received vis-a-vis what we have on the file.
Ndisarwa Nandaula, kura ABS TV, Jaka Kawuwo.
If you think you are uncomfortable with our modus operandi, you can quietly request the chairperson maybe to have the meeting in camera